Joey Kramer's book hit hard. Haven't read that one yet.
Everybody tells me that's a good book because Joe, well, as the drummer of Aerosmith, he was there from the very beginning. I mean, from day one. There he was in Brighton, Massachusetts, Cleveland Circle. And I would run into these guys in the street. I mean, literally doing laundry at the laundromat or the common market, a clothes store back then. And so you're walking the street like London. You're walking around and you're seeing these guys in real life. And it makes you feel like that you belong there, that you're part of this tapestry. So Joey Kramer's book is, as I understand it, a real insight into the Aerosmith dynamic. I'm really looking forward to reading it.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about Aerosmith's impact on rock history?
If they weren't the American Rolling Stones, then there is no such thing. Case closed. Tyler, in his early days when he was getting famous, a lot of guys would mention, the American Mick Jagger. I don't know if that's true, but I do know this. I can't think of another American band that had the same broad appeal to several generations, not just one, that Aerosmith had in their heyday. So I give them a lot of credit for making rock homespun. We didn't need to just look at the Rolling Stones in England. We had Aerosmith here in America.
You know what I thought was really cool? I've heard this more often than not. Grunge rock artists, grunge rock bands among the bands who inspired them, early Aerosmith,
That doesn't
which
surprise.
is so cool. Yeah.
No, if you listen to their air, before all of the dude looks like a lady, before that, right?
Right.
They were basic and R&B and blues driven rock. And Tyler had a way of being the voice of that. I mean, a real distinctive voice. So it doesn't surprise me that their shadow is large.
Here's what I'd love to know, John. You can answer this as a singer. Steven was just part of the Ozzy Osbourne tribute show. Sounded perfect.
I
Sounded
saw it.
great.
I
Now,
saw it. Yeah.
so yeah, is it just he could do a one-off show? Because obviously Aerosmith had to call it quits because they're saying that Steven Tyler had an injury to his vocal cords, his voice. But yet he's there singing great. Is it that he can't do an extended tour?
Well, that's one night,
Yeah.
2 nights, whatever it was. That is not 80 cities. And remember, I told you early on, it's not the gigs, just the gigs, but the traveling. Even if dude, if you're traveling first class, the best planes and the best cars and the best hotels, you're still traveling. You're living out of a suitcase, you're not at home. If you catch a cold, it's a problem. It's a bummer. Where's the closest drugstore? Can I get NyQuil? You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter how famous you are, the traveling kicks the stuff right out of you.
And so there's something with his voice that's just not strong enough to withstand that
No, no,
anymore.
and God bless him. He he's only been doing it for 40 years or whatever it is.
Yeah, just to see him up there again, it's like, man, I miss Steven Tyler. Yeah.
He killed it.
Yes.
What does that tell you? That tell you that music still burns in his heart. That's what it says. He's not at home counting his bankroll. He wants to put it out there. Whether or not he's able physically to still do 80, 90, 110 cities is immaterial to me.
So what do you think he's doing? Does he, because he can record then? I'm sure he could record if he wanted to. He's got
If
to
he
be
wants to,
itching to do something.
I think he will. I do. You know, Guys like that, they take a break, they get rested. Then they go out for a one-off like with Ozzy and they go, geez, I remember this. This is pretty cool. So I expect to see one more thing from Steven.